are live from the Palace of Auburn Hills for this Eastern Conference battle featuring the Pistons here in Detroit. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Berg reporting from the sideline. And this game marks the start of a road trip here for the Raptors. And they're 18 games off the lead, not the best team in the league for sure, but more than capable of winning on it. Shoot two. And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Orange. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Way too many shots in close.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points.
Go to the line. Making a switch here, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. These teams met. It was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
The Pistons have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
That's also good. So he hits both.
I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the shots. I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it.
First one falls for it.
That mean I'm
Shooting
way up.
100% in the quarter. They made them all taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunity.
Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy.
He's perfect from the line this time. In the season's second half, the Pistons second.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems
with a foul, and they'll go to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and he continues to look confident.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
I know you came to hustle with your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. You gon' live with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gathering a congregation. I'm rocking for my nation to get that spirit raising to all my.
And so he makes both from the line to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
Good. And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's Detroit just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks for joining us. A pumped up home crowd is our backdrop for this halftime analysis. Right out of the gates, it was Detroit setting the tone. They opened up the game knocking down shots and defending extremely well, going on a blazing 15-2 run. From their first bucket of the game to the end of the first quarter, they held on to that lead with an iron fist, never once giving it up. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, how about their ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. You haven't defended with any purpose. You need a whole lot more activity on defense.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
And it really has, Mark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
Pistons have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Free throw no good for Armstrong. And that is good. McGee's got 19 points.
What a game we've seen here for McGee. He's got 10 rebounds, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
And he can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw, no good. Phillips, he's checked in for Toronto. And he's good on the second. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Like you said, 4-0 against him, and you're right, very impressive.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta con me.
Price hits them both.
Green light doesn't get much green.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big mark. They poured it on tonight, Clark, a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Insieme siamo all'inizio e alla fine.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.